the smaller things, the animals you usually wouldn't think would be the top stars of the show. And when stopping and giving those animals time, you often get spoiled with other incredible sightings. So make the most of all the little opportunities, and even in your garden you can take photographs of your dog or your cat. It's all practicing photographing an animal. So my final and last tip to your question, and it's the most important of all with photography, and that is that the best camera is a camera that is on you. Because how many times have you been in a situation where you've thought, oh, if only I had my camera? So that's another little trick or word of advice, is always carry your camera with you. Even if you don't think you'll be getting photographic opportunities, take it along, and you never know what will surprise you out there. And David, I hope all of your photography goes well. It's such an awesome hobby, and it's just never ending how much you can learn and explore. And I do hope you continue to explore the woods around you. Now, I thought it was going to fly. Brian, do you think it's going to fly anytime soon?
Can't be sure.
Nobody knows. Well, we'll give it 1 or 2 more minutes. This is just so beautiful, with that little bit of sunlight poking through onto its face. Oh, it's looking alert. That call it just made is also a sign that it may take off soon. They can work themselves up with a little bit of calling before they take off. I have noticed that with the rollers. Oh, here we go. So I'm glad you're seeing this, because it is not the prettiest call. Go ahead, Beer. Okay, so we've just got a question come through from Chris in Adelaide. Morning, Chris. Welcome on board. Chris has brought up a good point, and he's asking if I know how many woodlands kingfishers migrate down from the north of Africa or Central Africa to the southern parts, to where we are now, for the summer. And I don't actually have a clue how many do migrate, but they certainly do fill up the low veldt. They don't make it as far south as my hometown Durban on the east coast, or as far as the Cape, but yeah, it's a very good question. I'd love to know how many actually do travel down, but sadly I'm not sure. And they move all the way up to Central Africa, Chris, for our winter. But where exactly, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't spent too much time there or looked up there for them. So I also have only seen them here in the low veldt. It's definitely going to take off soon. Surely it has to. It's getting ready. Come on. Oh wow, it flew right towards us. That was incredible.